They said trading would change my life, but I kept blowing accounts, kept making excuses until I realized Forex won't change you. You have to change you. This is the moment everything shifted. Have you ever believed that Forex would change your life? That once you learned the perfect strategy, once you had enough capital, once you joined the right signals group or paid for that course, everything would just click? Yeah, me too. But here's what I've learned. Forex didn't change my life. I did. That might be hard to hear, because it's easier to blame the market, the broker, or a losing trade. But the truth? I wasn't losing because of Forex. I was losing because of me. I didn't need another indicator. I needed discipline. I didn't need better entries. I needed better decisions. Forex didn't make me impatient. It revealed how impatient I already was. And that's the part nobody talks about. Trading is the ultimate mirror. It shows you who you really are. Not who you pretend to be when you're confident, but who you are when money's on the line. When you're down 30%, when you're in drawdown and your hands are shaking on the mouse. That's when the real you shows up. And for me, that version of me was impulsive, emotional, addicted to quick wins, and allergic to consistency. There was a moment I'll never forget. I'd just blown another account. Not my first, not even my third. I stared at the screen, angry, embarrassed, ready to quit. And I heard a voice in my head, not out loud, but deep inside. You don't need another signal. You need to grow up. Brutal, but true. That was the moment it hit me. Forex wasn't the problem. I was. I started doing what I never wanted to do before. I tracked every trade, even the embarrassing ones. I started journaling, not just charts, but emotions. I stopped trying to flip $50 into $500 in one night. I started asking, how would a six-figure trader think right now? I stopped seeing Forex as a game. I started treating it like a mirror. Every revenge trade, that was my ego, not the market. Every time I ignored my plan, that was a reflection of how I live my life. Scattered, impatient, undisciplined. But here's the beautiful part. When I changed, my results changed too. Not overnight, not in 1 month, but slowly, trade by trade, day by day, habit by habit. Here's something no one tells you. Most traders aren't failing because of strategy. They're failing because of identity. You can't succeed in Forex with a part-time mindset. You can't grow an account when you're still shrinking as a person. You can't expect consistency in the markets if you have zero consistency in your daily life. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. And if your habits are weak, your results will reflect that, no matter how good your analysis is. There's this moment when things start to click. Not when you win your biggest trade. Not when you finally go from $100 to $1,000. But when you realize, I don't trade to get rich fast. I trade to become someone I'm proud of. That's the real win. When you stop chasing and start building. When you stop needing to prove something and start respecting the process. That's when you start to become a real trader. Not because of profits, but because of the person you're becoming in the process. So if you're stuck right now, if you've been blowing accounts, skipping your rules, staying up late, watching entries you never should have taken, here's what I want to tell you. You don't need to quit. You need to commit to yourself. Start small. Journal one trade today. Wake up 30 minutes earlier for pre-market prep. Stick to your risk even when you're tempted not to. Watch one chart, one setup, one strategy. Master it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be better than you were yesterday. Everyone flexes their wins on social media, but the real flex? Sticking to your plan, managing your emotions, walking away from a trade you almost forced, not trading on days you feel off, trusting your process even in drawdown. That's mastery. Forex didn't give me that. I gave it to myself. So don't wait for Forex to change your life, because it won't. It'll only reflect who you already are. If you want a new life, a better future, a profitable journey, you're going to have to change you. Bit by bit, day by day, habit by habit. And I promise, once you change, the results will follow, because Forex didn't change my life. I did. And you can too.